Introduction. Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life? Like society has handed you a checklist: get married, climb the career ladder, provide for everyone but yourself, and told you, this is the way to be a man. What if I told you there's another way? A path that's not about rebellion or resentment, but about reclaiming your freedom, your autonomy, and your peace of mind. That's exactly what we're diving into today. In this video, we're exploring how the core principles of MGTOW, men going their own way, intersect with the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Together, they create a powerful framework for living a purposeful, self-directed life. If you're ready to step off the hamster wheel of societal expectations and focus on building the life you truly want, then keep watching. This isn't just a philosophy lesson, it's a roadmap for modern living. Principle 1. Self-ownership and autonomy. The foundation of MGTOW is self-ownership, taking full responsibility for your life. Stoicism teaches us that our thoughts and actions are the only things truly within our control. For example, if society pressures you to conform to traditional roles, a Stoic response is to calmly ask, is this aligned with my reasoned judgment and values? By journaling daily, as Marcus Aurelius did, you can reflect on whether your choices align with your authentic self, free from external influence. At its core, MGTOW champions the idea that men should reclaim control over their own lives, free from societal expectations. This involves 1. Reevaluating priorities. Rejecting societal pressure to pursue predefined goals such as marriage, children, or being the primary breadwinner. Instead, men are encouraged to focus on their own ambitions and happiness. 2. Setting boundaries. Actively saying no to relationships, careers, or obligations that don't align with personal values or bring fulfillment. 3. Rejecting guilt-based conformity. Society often paints men as failures if they don't fulfill traditional roles. MGTOW challenges this by asserting that fulfillment doesn't come from external validation. Modern example: a man in his 30s feels pressured to follow societal expectations, getting married, buying a house, and starting a family. However, he realizes these steps do not align with his personal goals of traveling, building a business, and pursuing creative hobbies. Society labels him irresponsible, but he chooses to focus on his happiness instead. Call to action. 1. Journaling practice. Every evening, write down what decisions you made that day and evaluate if they were influenced by societal pressure or aligned with your values. 2. Set personal standards. Define what success means to you. For example, if success means financial freedom and global travel, design your life accordingly, ignoring others' opinions. 3. Stoic mantra. Repeat to yourself daily, I am the master of my life. Only my reason and virtue dictate my path. Principle 2. A critical view of marriage. Marriage, with its legal and financial complexities, is a significant decision. Stoicism reminds us to prepare for and accept life's uncertainties. Epictetus taught us to consider worst-case scenarios and make decisions rationally, not emotionally. Imagine sitting down with your partner and discussing a prenuptial agreement, not out of distrust, but as an exercise in prudence. That's Stoic wisdom in action. MGTOW often warns men about the potential legal, emotional, and financial pitfalls of modern marriage, emphasizing how the institution has evolved. 1. Divorce statistics and legal risks. The movement highlights high divorce rates and laws that may disproportionately impact men in terms of alimony, child custody, and property division. 2. Changing gender dynamics. Modern marriage is seen as a partnership where men may still carry traditional burdens without receiving reciprocal benefits. 3. Promoting alternatives. Instead of marriage, MGTOW suggests living independently or pursuing non-binding relationships without legal entanglements. Modern example: a man contemplates marriage with his partner but hesitates due to potential legal and financial implications such as alimony and custody laws. He examines statistics showing that 50% of marriages end in divorce and notes stories from friends who face difficult divorces. Instead of rushing, he discusses alternative arrangements like a prenuptial agreement or long-term partnership without legal marriage. Call to action. 1. Premeditation exercise. Write down the worst-case scenarios that could arise from marriage. For example, divorce, financial loss, emotional distress. Consider how you would respond to each scenario calmly and rationally. 2. Have honest conversations. Discuss expectations and risks with your partner. A Stoic would emphasize transparency and mutual understanding. 3. Plan financial independence. Build a financial safety net before entering any partnership to minimize potential risks. Stoicism teaches preparation and prudence. Principle 3. Focus on personal development. Personal growth is a cornerstone of both MGTOW and Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius urged constant self-improvement, not for recognition but for the sake of living virtuously. Dedicate time each day to improving your skills, health, or mindset. Whether it's learning a new language, building a business, or mastering a craft, remember, the pursuit of excellence is its own reward. Rather than chasing societal approval or external relationships, MGTOW emphasizes self-growth. 1. Financial independence. Building wealth through smart investments, entrepreneurship, or career advancement ensures men remain free from dependence. 2. Health and fitness. A strong body and mind are viewed as essential for living a fulfilling life, free from unnecessary stress or health complications. 3. Hobbies and skills. Pursuing interests like travel, art, sports, or intellectual pursuits can provide purpose and joy, replacing societal or relationship-driven validation. Modern example: a man decides to dedicate his weekends to learning a new skill, such as coding or fitness training, rather than spending them on dating apps or social outings he doesn't enjoy. Over time, he sees tangible results: a higher-paying job or improved health. Call to action. 1. Create a virtue-driven schedule. Plan each day around activities that improve your body, mind, or soul. For example, exercise, reading philosophy, practicing a skill. 2. Evaluate progress. Weekly. Reflect on what you've achieved and adjust your schedule for the next week. Ask, did my actions align with my long-term goals? 3. Stay disciplined with negative visualization. Imagine a future where you didn't develop these skills. Use that fear as motivation to stay committed. Principle 4. Avoiding legal and social entanglements. In today's world, legal and social entanglements can strip you of your freedom. Stoicism teaches us to avoid unnecessary risks and focus on maintaining inner peace. Let's say a friend asks you to co-sign a risky loan. A Stoic would decline calmly, knowing that true friendship isn't about compromising your principles or stability. Premeditation, thinking through potential consequences, can help you make these decisions confidently. MGTOW warns against becoming entangled in systems or relationships that might compromise personal freedom. 1. Family court inequities. Many in the movement believe legal systems disproportionately favor women in matters like custody and financial disputes, leaving men vulnerable. 2. Relationship dynamics. They caution against becoming emotionally or financially enmeshed in situations that could lead to exploitation or unfair expectations. 3. Strategic risk management. Men are encouraged to assess risks before committing to any endeavor that could lead to unwanted obligations, such as cohabitation or shared financial agreements. Modern example: a coworker asks you to co-sign a loan for a business venture. Though the opportunity seems tempting, you realize the potential fallout if the business fails, such as financial ruin or legal battles. Instead, you decline politely, knowing that protecting your freedom and resources takes precedence. Call to action. 1. Analyze the proposal. Break down any legal or financial agreement you're considering. Ask, what's the worst-case scenario, and am I prepared for it? 2. Consult experts. Seek legal or financial advice before making any commitments, even if it seems minor. 3. Set clear boundaries. Practice saying no calmly and assertively. For example, I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm not in a position to take on that risk right now. Principle 5. Rejection of traditional gender roles. Stoicism encourages us to question societal constructs that don't align with reason. If traditional roles like being the sole provider conflict with your mental or financial well-being, you're not obligated to follow them. A Stoic response. Quietly yet firmly live in alignment with your values, knowing that external judgment doesn't define your worth. MGTOW challenges societal narratives that define masculinity solely through sacrifice and servitude. 1. Provider versus individual. Traditional roles expect men to prioritize providing for others, often at the expense of their own dreams and well-being. 2. Freedom from stereotypes. Rejecting the idea that being a man requires toughness, stoicism, or constant sacrifice allows for a more authentic life. 3. Defining success on personal terms. Instead of climbing societal ladders, success is measured by personal happiness, security, and freedom. Modern example. At a family gathering, you're criticized for not settling down and providing for a family. Instead of feeling offended, you calmly explain that you're focusing on building a fulfilling life based on your own goals, not outdated societal norms. Call to action. 1. Reframe criticism. Instead of reacting emotionally, see criticism as an opportunity to practice stoic indifference. Ask yourself, is their opinion within my control? 2. Respond with virtue. Use calm, reasoned responses to explain your choices, or choose silence if the discussion is unproductive. 3. Seek allies. Surround yourself with people who respect your choices, creating a supportive community that reinforces your values. Principle 6. Awareness of societal dynamics. Let's talk about societal dynamics, the expectations, biases, and norms that can shape your life without your consent. Stoicism equips us with the tools to detach emotionally from these forces and observe them rationally. For example, if you notice workplace bias or social pressure to conform, a Stoic would focus on what they can control, their skill set, attitude, and actions. By mastering yourself, you can navigate societal dynamics without letting them control you. The movement encourages men to critically analyze social, political, and economic systems. 1. Gender politics. MGTOW often critiques modern feminist narratives, emphasizing perceived biases against men in policy, media, and education. 2. Cultural shifts. Discussions include how shifting norms have redefined relationships, dating, and family structures in ways that may disadvantage men. 3. Media representation. MGTOW highlights how men are sometimes depicted negatively or as disposable in popular culture, advocating for balanced portrayals. Modern example. A man recognizes gender biases in workplace promotions, with diversity quotas impacting his career advancement. Instead of feeling resentful, he focuses on what he can control, improving his skills, seeking opportunities elsewhere, and staying professional in his conduct. Call to action. 1. Focus on skill mastery. Take courses, gain certifications, and expand your expertise to ensure your value is undeniable. 2. Engage strategically. Avoid unnecessary conflicts or debates about fairness in the workplace. Instead, act with professionalism and integrity, staying focused on your goals. 3. Practice gratitude. Reflect on what opportunities you do have and how you can maximize them, even in an imperfect system. Principle 7. Emotional independence. Emotional independence is about not relying on others for your happiness or self-worth. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Imagine going through a breakup and choosing not to seek validation through rebound relationships. Instead, you focus on rediscovering hobbies or building inner peace. Daily reflection, meditation, or even just a walk in nature can help you remain centered and in control of your emotions. MGTOW places strong emphasis on developing internal emotional resilience. 1. Avoiding emotional dependency. Men are encouraged to find fulfillment within themselves, reducing reliance on romantic relationships for happiness or purpose. 2. Handling loneliness. Instead of fearing solitude, the movement frames it as an opportunity for self-reflection, growth, and freedom from unnecessary drama. 3. Building support networks. Emotional independence doesn't mean isolation. Finding like-minded individuals or communities for camaraderie is seen as valuable. Modern example: after a breakup, instead of seeking validation through rebound relationships, you take time to reflect on the experience. You begin journaling, practicing meditation, and rediscovering hobbies that bring you joy, such as painting or hiking. Call to action: 1. Daily solitude practice. Spend 30 minutes each day alone, reflecting on your emotions and reminding yourself that contentment comes from within. 2. Limit social media. Avoid platforms that encourage comparisons or external validation. 3. Strengthen inner dialogue. Write affirmations like, "My worth is not defined by external relationships, but by my character and actions." Principle 8. Minimalism and freedom. The more you own, the more you are owned. Stoics believed in living simply, focusing on what is essential. In a modern context, this could mean choosing a smaller home, a reliable car, or limiting consumerism. Instead of chasing material possessions, focus on experiences and self-growth. By decluttering your life, both physically and mentally, you free up time and energy to pursue what truly matters. Many MGTOW followers advocate for a minimalist lifestyle to maximize freedom and reduce stress. 1. Rejecting materialism. Avoiding the pursuit of status symbols like luxury homes or cars in favor of practical financial planning and living within one's means. 2. Prioritizing experiences over possessions. Travel, hobbies, and learning are often seen as more rewarding than accumulating material wealth. 3. Debt-free living. Avoiding unnecessary debt and financial entanglements provides greater control over one's life. Modern example: instead of leasing a luxury car, you choose a reliable used vehicle. The saved money goes toward investments that offer long-term security and freedom, such as stocks or starting a side business. Call to action: 1. Declutter your life. Go through your belongings and donate or sell anything that doesn't add value. Adopt the mindset, "What's unnecessary weighs me down." 2. Set financial goals. Calculate how much you need to live a simple but fulfilling life, and work toward that number. Track your spending to eliminate wasteful habits. 3. Practice contentment. Reflect on how living minimally gives you freedom from debt, stress, and materialism. Principle 9. Rejection of traditional dating. Dating today often comes with complications, games, unrealistic expectations, and the potential for emotional drain. Stoicism teaches us to approach relationships with rationality and self-awareness. If modern dating feels like it doesn't align with your values, a Stoic would ask, "What do I truly want from a partnership?" If the answer is clarity, trust, and mutual respect, focus on building meaningful connections rather than chasing fleeting encounters. MGTOW takes a skeptical approach to modern dating, citing cultural and behavioral shifts. 1. Risk versus reward. With changes in dating culture such as casual relationships, dating apps, and shifting expectations, some men feel traditional dating is no longer worth the effort or risk. 2. Changing power dynamics. MGTOW highlights how dating and relationships may disproportionately favor women in modern contexts, creating potential inequities. 3. Alternative lifestyles. Some men opt out of dating entirely, while others seek non-traditional or casual arrangements that align better with their values. Modern example: you decide to take a break from traditional dating after multiple unfulfilling experiences. Instead, you focus on building platonic relationships, traveling, and understanding your own needs better. Call to action: 1. Define your relationship goals. Write down what you want from a partnership and evaluate if modern dating aligns with these goals. 2. Opt for rational relationships. If you do date, ensure your partner shares your values and respects your independence. 3. Focus on self-love. Create a fulfilling routine that makes you less dependent on romantic relationships for happiness, such as learning a new skill, working out, or volunteering. Principle 10. Community and advocacy. Finally, MGTOW emphasizes the importance of community, not to isolate, but to connect with like-minded individuals who respect your path. Stoicism complements this by teaching us to lead by example. Share your experiences, offer wisdom, and inspire others not by imposing your views, but by living a life of reason and virtue. Remember, Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Your actions will inspire others more than words ever could." Although MGTOW emphasizes individuality, the movement provides a space for collective support and discussion, shared experiences. Online forums, YouTube channels, and social media groups offer spaces for men to share stories, advice, and strategies. 2. Raising awareness. Many in the community see MGTOW as a platform to highlight male-specific issues often overlooked in broader societal conversations. 3. Mentorship and guidance. Older or more experienced members often serve as mentors, helping younger men navigate relationships, careers, and personal development. Modern example: you join an online MGTOW forum where you share your journey of opting out of societal norms. Through thoughtful posts, you help younger members navigate challenges like career choices or emotional independence. Call to action: 1. Contribute thoughtfully. Share insights from your experiences without imposing your choices on others. Encourage rational discussion. 2. Balance individuality with connection. Engage with communities without becoming overly attached. Recognize that your primary duty is still to yourself. 3. Lead by example. Show through your actions, such as financial independence or calm demeanor, that living stoically creates a fulfilling life. Conclusion: we've covered a lot today, from reclaiming autonomy to navigating relationships and even embracing minimalism, all through the lens of Stoic philosophy. The combination of MGTOW and Stoicism isn't just a lifestyle, it's a mindset shift, a way to take control of your life while staying grounded in logic, virtue, and resilience. But remember, Stoicism teaches us that true freedom comes not from rejecting everything, but from mastering ourselves. MGTOW isn't about blaming or disengaging, it's about choosing a path that aligns with your values and brings peace of mind. And Stoicism? It's your compass to navigate this journey with wisdom and clarity. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content on Stoicism and self-improvement, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What principles resonate most with you, and how are you applying them in your life? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, remember, the key to freedom isn't out there, it's in you.